a lot better.
Thank you. I think it may have just been, we should have done it. Sorry, Mel. I should have done it in between rounds for your last game. I do apologize. So Kilo he has to stream off the Discord view that I give him. So just to give you some information. So if he does not get names right sometimes, it's because he literally can't see the names.
I'm literally looking at a blur.
Yeah, bear with him.
I get a bunch of white pixels on an orange or a blue bit, and that's what I have to go off.
Indeed. So we do have the players in the lobby. No, everything's so beautiful. We don't want to miss that beautiful face of yours. You want me to hide it and then bring it back? Hold on 1 second.
I don't know when it's going to come back, though. That's...
Oh, we're in business. There we go. Beautiful.
There we go.
Beautiful.
I think it might even be my internet that's playing up a little bit.
Yeah,
that's
maybe that's
not allowing me to get the
the best quality. Yeah, okay.
Quality. No.
It looks
I'm
like
making it worse.
Looks like one of those alien videos you see from Roswell from like the VHS.
Yeah.
And you're like, it's 2021. How does that happen? People don't have cameras like that anymore.
Oh well.
Yeah, apparently they
we do.
All right.
It's called the webcam.
Biggest match of the season, chat. Strap yourselves in and let's get into these map bans. For Kilo, we'll talk you through them. I know the map, unfortunately, because I have to get the players in the lobby. So I'll let Kilo take it away and give his thoughts on what he thinks the map's going to be.
Look, you know what? I'm just going to do it as a pixelated blobby mess. Oregon is going to be the first one out for Fortress Death. I don't think they really want to play there at all again after last week. They seem to struggle a little bit on that map last week. Look, that's as good as we're going to get. Chalet is going to be out for 7F. Look, from knowing a little bit about the background of these two teams, they both want to go to Villa. But are they going to want to take the other one to Villa is the question. So I think we might be seeing either a Villa or a Clubhouse come out of these. Those are my two picks. Villa's going to be banned by Fortress Death. They don't want to take 7F on Villa, but they know that they're very strong on it themselves. Coastline is probably going to be the next one off because we know 7F can be very dominant on that consulate. So my vote is going to go with Coastline out. No, it's going to be Clubhouse. So we've got Coastline, Consulate, and Cafe. These two teams, I can't see them going to Consulate. Well, Coastline's going to be off. So if 7F is going to ban out Cafe, leaving them on their very strong map that they have played before, which is Consulate, and we know Fortress is very off meta, and that will potentially run them towards Consulate. And is that off meta enough to offset 7F and make them not want to go there and go Cafe instead? They had a rough game last time they played Cafe. I think they're going to want to take it to Consulate. Johnny, come on, don't do it to me. Oh, they're going to go Cafe. Well, there we go.
I thought it was a very interesting map choice because I think 7F have some footage on this map, but I don't believe that we've seen FD on this map.
We've seen FD on Clubhouse. We've seen FD on Chalet. I believe we've seen them one. No, we haven't seen them on that. We've seen them on Oregon. We've seen them on Villa, and we've seen them be very strong on every single one of them.
We have. So without further ado, we will get stuck in. The players are ready to go. If anyone can tell us, there is a name that I haven't seen on the FD roster so far, so I'm not sure who it is, but someone will give us some insight. I'm sure one of the FD boys will. That's in chat. Thank you, Freeze. Thank you, everyone, for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. This is going to be the match of the round, the biggest match of the season to date. Sit in, buckle up, guys. It's going to be a fantastic match. I really hope you guys enjoy this, and we will get stuck in right now.
All right, let's start the match with the operator bans, and this could ultimately show which team has the advantage going into the start.
I just sent Eddie a friend request live on stream. Eddie, if you see that, I love you. I haven't seen Zopper Who is Zopper? This is
Now-
interesting. Can anyone give us some insight?
He's not running the FD
Yeah.
tags, and I do remember Silk Bros off stream saying that they have a couple of players out.
Matt Lane. Okay. We do have... I know who Matt Lane is. He's a very, very good player. He has been playing with the FD boys a little bit. So no J-Mag or no Weenus Charlie. So very interesting. Very interesting. Even though...
Weenus Charlie, we know, is an
Yeah.
absolute beast on the roam, and J-Mag is
J-Mag is
an
an
absolute
monster.
gunner as well.
He's a monster, J-Mag. We've all seen how good J-Mag is.
Especially Capcan's out.
Interesting.
Was that a 7F ban?
It was. It was. Maybe a targeted ban towards...
I think it's a target ban
Matt
towards
Lane
the
or
team.
Zopka? Zopka is Matt.
Towards the team.
Yeah, yeah. I don't
of
think they
FD,
want to
'cause
play it.
And there's the Clash ban out as
Okay,
well.
okay, interesting.
Okay,
It's
not
Matt Lane. Okay.
That means that Valkyrie's still up. That means that Cade's still up. And that means that Mira is still up as well. Those are three.
Yana was a yeah. Yana's an interesting ban too by FD. That seems targeted. Very
I
targeted.
think the Yana was targeted towards Lacoste.
Oh, we see a Finker LMG when all we saw in the group chat that you and I are in Kilo was a little bit of controversy today between the bit of gamesmanship. It's X Orbo. I don't know who that is, Mutto, but thank you for letting me know. I don't know why Weenus or J-Mag are not in the lineup today, or Smith, who is Sniff Magic. They are on the roster for FD, so obviously they've got some players unavailable tonight. But nevertheless, alas, we push on. We have 4 formidable members, and we get to see someone new. Broken controller, Weenus Charlie. There we go. Thank you, Weenus.
Yeah.
Thank you for the information. Great to see. That's why we want the insight from the players. So good to see you in here, Weenus. Thank you for the information, because we do like to know what's going on with the players. However,
hopefully you can get that fixed before next week and come back in and play again.
I did play with you and J-Mag yesterday, and we were 10 out of 10, mate. Didn't lose a game, so I know what you guys are both capable of. So, anyway, on to the match. We move on.
On to the match. We are going to go see the top floor defense first. Top floor being one of the strongest sites, I believe, still for the defensive side in the entire map pool.
I want to just quickly say this, Kilo, and I did get a bit distracted. I just want to go back to that finger pick. This is utter gamesmanship. This is Eddie was not happy. Had a little bit of a dig about Silk Bros and Weenus Charlie running the Finker LMG. And right now what you see is a Finker and a Blitz, interestingly enough. So they're looking to be very aggressive here. So very big. Eddie playing mind games. Exoxy playing a little bit of mind games early on against the FD boys here.
Don't know if it's Exoxy playing the mind games or if it's Doki just going absolutely against everything that Eddie is saying and going, I want to pick it anyway, so I'm going to pick it.
Interesting though, it's very interesting.
And that's going to open up the FD boys to feel a little bit more clear of conscience in taking that. Rella taking a lot of damage there, but managing to down Silk Bros on the Wamai. He's going to be finished off by the Blitz on Rella. Take a little bit more.
Very smart play there.
Very smart play there with 2 being taken off. Doki still on the Finker LMG. Going to pop it again. Lacoste looking at pieing out the Freezer players. Does manage to tag quite a bit onto some of them. The gun skill from 7F. Very, very...
Wow.
Very, very strong there.
So
and that is an attack win for 7F on Fortress Death.
By the way, teams are on the wrong side. What do you mean teams are on the wrong side? What's going on here?
Was Fortress meant to start on attack?
No, I don't believe there's any issue here. And the Fortress were on defense. That's what I was told by J-Rolls. I think everything's good from what I see. What I've been told, I just go off what John sends me. And I was given FD defend cafe. So Johnny's fixed it. Okay, so you're talking about the actual... Alright, cool. Are you talking about the actual names on the teams? Okay, cool. Sorry, I was going to say the game would not have started. There would have been an uproar. I was going to say I got it right. I was just going off what... Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Killer. Interesting round. Wow.
Here we go. We're seeing the first counter come out with Epic Gabba picking onto the Warden after seeing that blitz pick. That is a direct counter to the player there. We are seeing... I think some of the bans may have thrown some of Fortress Death off. There is more operators that they usually wouldn't be playing with in the map pool, or in the operator pool, sorry.
Would have liked to have seen... We do have a Legion. Sorry, yep. Beautiful counter. I was literally going to say, I would love to have seen a Legion from he's a direct information counter, and he slows Blitz down. And although, again, if you do Finko, I think you lose the...
You lose all the secondary buffs, you don't lose the health anymore.
No, but you do... So if you've got a Legion mine, or Goo mine in you, does it instantly goes when you pop the Finko, is that correct? I'm pretty sure, yes.
No.
You sure?
If you have the Legion Mine already in you, you gain the secondary buffs. If you are part of that boost where you get that recoil reduction, the increased ADS time, the faster move through barbed wire, all those secondary buffs that you get when Finka pops her boost for the first, I think it's 5 seconds, you lose them immediately when you step on a Goo Mine.
Okay.
All of them go away, but you keep the health now because Finka's boost has become a permanent heal and a temporary overheal like a Doc or like Thunderbird.
It's a very interesting push here. So normally you would see like they're going bottom to top clear, which is very interesting. And I think he's going to clear. There's a pre-placed. If Rella sees it, he might be able to check. He's going to shoot it. Yep. There was the pre-place there. So very, very well played by Rella there.
That pre-placed is going to...
And you see the drone there too. There was a pre-placed drone in... Oh, Couchy, great shot. Great shot.
Couchy takes the first one out, but then... Ooh, second one, fantastic. Double kill for Couchy. Taking out the Blitz and taking out the Twitch. That's a lot of the teeth from 7F's push taken out as well. Lacoste does manage to find Couchy there, but takes a lot of his health damage for that trade. Steps on a Legion Mine, and that is...
He's so low.
That's the complete... set gone. It was the Finka boost that kept him alive in that fight. Young Spewy looking at finding that shot now. One in heaven. I believe that is Doki there. Is going to just open up with that LMG. Is going to be tagged quite a bit up. No, it's a spying eye. He's going to go down to 1 health. Lacoste is going to take that second shot now.
He's been buffed by the Finka. The Finka boost has helped him out because he was very low.
Finka boost has helped him out, and Lacoste is back to that half health from being about 5. Free fires coming out from, I think that was Doki. Young Spewy and young Epic Gabba, last 2 alive for Fortress Death. Young Spewy being taken out by that Finka LMG. Good flick there from Young... Was it Young Spewy? Epic Gabba, sorry. I can't read any of the names.
Is it going a little bit? Do you want me to restart it again for you, or...?
I don't know if that'll help at all.
Okay. Do apologise, mate.
I think it's on my side, unfortunately.
Yeah. Look, they're bringing the heat here, 7F. They've got a deliberate plan. They know what they're doing, and they are... Oh, look, they've even brought a Thatch here. This is so smart, because I think they know they're going to go downstairs here. So everything's a direct counter to what they know they're going to do here. So very well played here. They've pinched 2 rounds on attack. It is... this is a weird map. It can go 3-3-4-2 and be pretty standard. On attack, I think it's a little bit in competitive scene. It's a little bit more attacker favored. But wow, they've come out gunning here, and they're playing a very aggressive style, and it's paying off for them. Couchy hit 2 beautiful shots, and you thought at 5-3, oh wow, this is looking very good for FD here, and they got turned around very quickly.
Absolutely. We are seeing the castle being brought out for this bottom site hold. Quite very common in the PC meta to see the castle being brought out, but this is not a common spot to put it, is on that bakery door. Usually we see one on the small bake door, into Bakery, and we see a rotate being made where that rotate has just been made there. Reinforcement going up there. You see another one in walk-in on the edge of walk-in, not the prep room, Adam, down below red stairs, that little room there.
Yep.
See one on the window into main there, and we see one on the double door where it is with a rotate beside it. But they don't look like they've been fully put in. However,
it's a white take here. They're going to push back Freezer here. And they do
gonna
have the mute going down now, finally.
Freezer.
Yeah.
Mute is going to go down,
They got
and
all
that
5
is
members
going
here.
to stifle
Yep, all 5 members.
any push that 7F decide to push
Very
their way.
smart play here by Exoxy, bringing the Thatcher. He's playing for the win here. You can see what he's doing. He wants this one. Oh, did it go off? It did go off properly. Oh, I was worried a little bit there. Oh, Candela's going to come in here. This could open up the side here. Huge Exoxy.
Candela gets caught by the ADS.
Oh, Docky's going to go here.
Second one does go off.
Oh,
Doki's going to push
no,
through. Does
yeah.
tag one up. Does tag two up, and that's double for, I think, for Doki. Shots coming out once again. However, Epic Gabba on the flank. Zopper needing to find, or trying be on site. They do know where he is,
Oh, Gabba,
but
big
it
shot.
is to no avail. Exoxy taken down by Epic Gabba. Pre-fires coming out from Doki everywhere. Zopper goes down, but the next shot coming back from, I think that was the spying eye, taking him out on the ace.
Damn, 7F are going really big here. They are playing so well. They're playing really aggressive. They seem, this is a map they love to play. So this is a very interesting map choice here. And so far, it looks like FD may have got the map choices wrong here. They're playing right into the hands of 7F, and the 7F are absolutely on fire right now. And they're doing everything right, and they are doing the basic fundamentals, and they're playing fundamental siege, and they are in their heads right now, and they're living rent-free a little bit in FD. What can FD do to respond?
I think if you're FD, you got to think, well, maybe we've stuffed it up a little bit during the ban phase, but we've just got to come back and just got to do it again. They're 6 picking onto the Blitz now to avoid some of those counters, but the Legion is going to be brought just in case, no matter what, I think, from here on in.
Yeah.
And that's a little bit because of the Blitz and a little bit because of the Finker. But in general, they've switched sites once again. They're going that Fireplace and Reading, which is probably the overall best thing that they can do, because it's you need to pick. Do you go bottom to top take, or do you go top to bottom take?
Yeah. Well, the way they've been playing is bottom to top take, which I really like. I think it's something different. I feel like their drone work. I saw a pre-play shown in dining room there. It was in the top corner. So when Rella came in on the Blitz in the second round, they knew that there was no one down there. So they'd cleared the top. They'd obviously done the drone work. They cleared the bottom. They said, oh, they've done their homework on FD, and they know that FD aren't playing down the bottom, and they're really just running right and getting full control, and it's allowing them to get picks and do the thing, doing what F7F do and win gunfights. So how do FD respond here? They need to show something different here.
I think you got to really be playing smart with the refrags. You need to be in a position where you can refrag all of your members, because you are going to lose some of those gunfights, no matter what. It's 7F. You're going to lose the gunfights. You need to be ready to refrag your member, maybe even double swing and try and get that Doki being taken out very, very quickly by I think that was young Spewy. Silk Bros looking for one on that rappel. Sees the rope. He's going to be droned out, but taken out by the reverse angle.
Love seeing this though here. This is a really nice play, but probably a little bit too aggressive there from Silk, and now he's got to deal with Spewy, who's on fire right now. Gets a second.
Being taken out by young Spewy.
Oh,
third going out.
But that's all right. 2 for 2. 2 for 2.
Be taken out. 2 for 2.
Ooh.
Replay C4 doesn't quite manage to take any health off the blitz on Rella.
Take that initial 2 for 2 because you do really have a gun down on the blitz. Is the Doki taken out? Yes, he is. So the finger's off the board. So that doesn't help the blitz as much.
Fingers
as it has
off the
been.
board.
Yeah.
A big gun in terms of Lacoste has also been taken out.
Yeah, Lacoste has been having a good couple of weeks here. He's playing very well the last couple of weeks.
Doxy back on that Thatcher, was probably hoping for that bottom kitchen site, and the pre-placed drone that he did have seems to confirm that. However, Couchy looking at that white stairs, looking for those players.
Couchy's an incredible player. He's the type of player that can turn around instantly with his gun skill alone. And he's taking on Eddie here, which is... And he has
taking on Eddie, and he does win it. Taking on the second.
No,
does he find it? No, he doesn't. He's just out. C4 does go out and does find one. 1v1 now for Epic Gabba and the Spying Eye.
He has the bomb. Do they have a cam?
He's going to go to plant. They must have a cam. C4, rip.
Oh.
Does go off, doesn't manage to hit anything, but it does open the rotate beside the mirror. He's going to play behind the bomb chassis, is going to see the angle onto where the Spying Eye was trying to plant. He's going to play off that mirror, but with that massive hole, it's not going to really do too much. Free fires are going to come out, and Spying Eye is going to stick the diffuser. It's going to go to that post plant. He didn't have a lot of time left to make that stick, so it's good that he planted that earlier. Mirror's going to come out, and Epic Gabba hitting more shots than the Spying Eye. Pistol comes out. He's going to pick it.
Gabba.
He gets the down.
Nice.
Well done for Epic Gabba.
Needed that round.
Finding the first round for Fortress Depth on the tertiary site of Reading and Fireplace.
Wow, what a clutch by Epic Gabba. Huge, huge, huge. You have to question Couchy was doing it all. I can't believe he did. I can't believe Couchy didn't kill the blitz in that gunfight. But where was the trade? Unfortunately, he needed somebody to help him. I think it did come out onto Couchy. I don't know who it was. Someone killed the blitz.
I believe it was Epic Gabba.
It was Gabba. Sorry, I do apologize to Gabba. That's a great clutch then because he did take out the blitz on the trade. Oh my word! Oof, what a round! You got it back. I swear, Spying Eye is the absolute monster as well. He's been playing. Yep. He's been playing so well, and you have to say you got the pea shooter versus the best gun in the game. Kudos to Epic Gabba for winning that gunfight, because if people go, oh, you potato, blah blah blah, you've got an M&K player versus a control player, and you have a pea shooter versus the AK-12. That is a huge clutch by Epic Gabba.
And the controller player hit more shots.
He did.
And at the end of the day, that's what that gunfight came down to: who could hit their shots, and it was Epic Gabba on controller. Yeah.
Great round. The big clutch, they needed that round. It would have been catastrophic to be 4-0 down. But you have to give credit again to 7F. That looked more like, well, you know how impenetrable FD are on defense. Every week we laud how good FD are. Like, oh my god, they're unbeatable on defense. They're an incredible defensive team. This isn't the most defensive map in the map rotation pool. However, you have to give credit to 7F because they are playing the operators to put FD off their game, and they're in their minds. But that, if they had won and they had been up 4-0, would have been absolutely catastrophic. So massive round, game on.
That's a little bit of a tilter though if you're also 7F, but it could play on that opposite. We could have just seen the momentum shift in favor of Fortress Death. I don't know how much, because we haven't really seen a lot of that momentum. We've seen FD lose a couple of absolute tilters and manage to come all the way back from 5-1 with a couple of tilters in there, all the way back for a max overtime win. So I don't know, you can't really count out FD anyway, regardless of whether they're on attack or defense. Doki does find the first one onto Zopper, and that is going to be the Jaeger off the board very quickly. Straight onto cams he goes, and he is now going to be on cam duty for the rest of the round.
Interesting to see here. It was a bottom to top the first 2 times up site, and now they're going straight top take. So they do have the entry pick, which is big for them. But interesting mirror placement here from Spewy when they don't have the wall available. So the mirror's kind of redundant in a sense. So
the cost is going to be taking quite a bit of damage, and I don't know where exactly from.
Was that? That wasn't the...
It might...
The drone?
Evil Eye? Evil Eye.
Oh, yep. Okay, yep. Well said.
Spying eye on that new hatch drop.
Love the use of the
Rella
Flores
now
here.
playing on the Flores. Not playing on that blitz anymore. Lacoste being taken out by Silk Bros on
He's had
that
enough.
Alder.
He's stepping up.
The Alder toting Maestro there with the Evil Eyes as well. Tagging him up with the Evil Eyes and finishing him off with the Alder. Finding a second one onto Rella. Finding...
Here we go.
That was Couchy finding a third. Silk Bros is going to be down by the LMG from Doki, who is going to find another one. Boost everyone else up. Exoxy and Doki against Couchy and a downed Silk Bros. We've seen Couchy hit these before. Free Fire comes out, and that's going to be the end of that round. 7F take it.
I have to say, we've seen quite a few rounds here where it looks like FD are in the box seat, but then 7F just do the 7F things and they bring rounds back from nowhere. That was a 4v2 or 3v2 in the favor of FD with a pretty strong position. They literally could only push from New Balk and the cigar shop door, and they somehow win those gunfights. The down on the Silk Bros is huge. I think it was Eddie. Oh, no, sorry, it was Doki. Apologies. So that's a big gunfight for them to win, and that's a huge, huge round. 4-2. It has to be at a minimum for FD, because if this goes to 5-1, I think we're looking at a lot of problems for FD. This could be a bit of a whitewash. Another top site defense we see here. Pretty stock standard defense. We've got the mirror again. I would really like to see out the wall blown out here, or a different placement of the mirrors, which I think we're going to see here, which is good. A lot much more aggressive play from the mirror. They are bringing a Thinker Ying. I love the Thatcher play. I think Exox is really sacrificing his own personal game here for his team. You don't see him on the flagging operators. They did ban Yana. He loves Yana. So I think that was a bit of a target ban. So he's gone onto the Thatcher and said, you know what? You're going to ban my Yana. I'm going to play a supportive role for my team. And he's doing a great job of helping his team and idealing his team through these rounds to be up 4-1 so far.
Oh, absolutely. And I think bringing the operators that have worked thus far for FD as well, the Maestro, the Legion, Mirror, we haven't seen much in terms of the Mirror really being useful. However, there is going to be a very interesting one going down there, looking into Christmas. Now, I think...
It's been shot out by Twitch, is that right? No? Or, yes, Twitch.
No, from the window.
Lacoste.
From the window through the rotate.
Oh, Lacoste. They've got a Twitch. Okay, yeah. Oh, wow. The double mirrors are gone already. Yep, they are. Oh, man, that's
I think the reason they weren't blowing open those walls is because the gun skill of 7F, they're respecting it.
Yeah.
And they don't want to take those long angle fights.
Speaking of gun skill,
even though you're on your side. Speaking of gun skill, Couchy does find Lacoste, and that is Lacoste off the board relatively early once again. No more Twitch, but Twitch's job has already been semi-done.
I love that angle. Couchy's on right there. Oh, Doki. Doki's going
Doki finding one, but being immediately refragged out by young Spewy on that mirror. Legion is going to go out and up. Drones are going to come out from Exoxy. Is going to make the call that there is a smoke or a smoke playing out behind that shield. Epic Gabba finding one.
The Macho
this is not
pinging, yeah.
Not looking too good for 7F, but they're going to be playing together. Couchy and that Epic Gabba on those stairs. Spewy.
Beautiful angle here for
needing to find the far angle. Smoke Baby is going to go out, and there's one left in the back pocket. The Spying Eye needing to find... Does land a couple of shots onto young Spewy, who is playing the long angle with a one-time scope. Not exactly favorable when you're up against
he said enough here. He said, I'm gonna go here. I'm going to go for my team. Oh, look how smart this man is. What a play.
Zoxy sending out some frags and taking out the Evil Eye.
A spicy burrito on the Maestro. Oh my word.
He did, but a great shot out there for Exoxy, finding young Spewy on the mirror.
Look at the brain of this man. This is you're watching an incredible. If he wins his first team, this is an amazing round. individual
Refire's
round.
coming out, looking through the rotate onto Freezer. Epic Gabba is going to be finding some shots. He's going to find the smoke of Zopper.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
Exoxy, you are kidding me, bro! Oh my word! Oh, you watched an unbelievable round from the best player on the server right there. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable play.
Refire's going out into off. I don't know if that was off the drone call, if the drone was still alive, but
he just came through the site. Everything was perfectly done. He hit 3 incredible headshots. Oh my word. That is just something else there. You are being treated to the best player on the servers, chat. That is just something else, mate. Honestly. You're not even angry if you're FD right there, because that is just something else. Wowee.
Silk Bros bringing a taste of the own medicine there with the Finker LMG. Finker, Thatcher, Ace, Nomad, and Buck. Very reminiscent of the 7F push that we did see the last couple of rounds.
Whoa, what a round. Wow. That was, that again, another round. FD looked like they were in control, and the individual gun skill of 7F executed them, and that is the difference in this game right now. There's so many rounds you can go back to if you're FD and go, we could have done this, and this better, and we've had man advantages in every round, and it's you got to give credit to 7F the way they're playing.
They have shown up to play. Sometimes we see 7F take a bit of a slow start, but this time they are coming out, all cylinders firing. There's really no weak link on their team at the moment. And that's where it is very, very strong. I think Fortress Death not having their usual lineup has wounded them just a little bit, but I'm not making excuses because 7F are playing very, very well. The attackers of Fortress Death now 5-1 on the split, which is not really what you want if you are Fortress Death, defense being your favored side. And starting off on attack and warming up just a little bit. 7F still setting up. Rotating some of their utility. Ouchie now playing on that Thatcher, but not bringing the AR-33, bringing the L85. Lacoste playing on the Pixel Peak with the 2x scope. Refires coming out from Ouchie.
Ooh, double use, bit of a mistake there by Gabbers. Double use of unfortunate. The first shot hit the rail.
Even on the rail, it could still be useful. Doki is going to be the first one taken out without the Finker LMG. He doesn't seem to have had that much impact outside of that. Well, he hasn't because he's the first one off. There is still the Scorpion Ella to contend with of Exoxy. Finker goes out. They're looking at finding the player on Pixel. Pre-fires do come out, but it doesn't manage to hit. However, Finker is going to be the first one out, and that's Silk Bros straight down. Second one goes out, and that's Zopper. Lost, looking at finding another shot, does manage to find one, or that's not him, but he does find one.
Oh my god.
Exoxy finding a second one, and that's a triple for him. Looking at finding Couchy, who's the last one alive for Fortress Death. He's going to rotate into red stairs.
Exoxy's a monster. An absolute monster.
Spying Eye looking at coming up the stairs. Does take a little bit of damage from Couchy, who's still playing on those red stairs. But Exoxy is going to go and pressure that and take out Couchy with the pistol.
Exoxy with the 4K. He wanted this one. You can see he wants it. He wants this one. He rises to the challenge here. This is a man who is angry. He wants this win. He wants to lift his team. He gets on the he gets a beautiful 4K after a 3K or a 4K the round before, and he's at 7
He's
kills.
wanting to prove.
Yeah.
He's wanting to prove that there's a reason 7F are undefeated in this tournament. There's a reason that he has been close to a 2.0 KD for the entire season. Last week it slipped a little bit.
Yeah.
He's sitting right now currently on a 1.7 before these stats are taking in.
Yeah.
He's going to go back up to that too. Zanasny, who we are going to be seeing next game.
We are, yep.
He's on a 2.02 KD.
Oh.
So we will... I think we're seeing a little bit of that rivalry between Exoxy and Zanasny coming out, because I dropped that into that group chat that Zanasny has the highest KD on the in the league so far.
Not after today.
Quite a bit now. I don't know. We still have to see Zanasny's game.
A +7. He'd have the highest rating in the game by far and away. It's not only that. It's all the work he's playing on a support role virtually for 4 rounds on attack on the Thatcher, and he had one of the most insane clutches on a Thatcher I've ever seen in my life. He was playing Thatcher like he was playing Ash. Honestly, like, it was just unbelievable. You have to laud the performance of Exoxy today. He absolutely put his team on his shoulders and said, "You know what, boys? We're taking this one down. This is our map. We want to prove a point here. We want to make a statement against FD. Anyone who thinks they can challenge us, well, you know what? You haven't seen anything yet. And what we're seeing today is a real dismantling of the FD lineup today."
I think this is the first time that we've seen FD really struggle to do
Agreed.
much of anything, really. And we're seeing a 7F that looks very well practiced.
Yeah.
Usually we see 7F, they're a little bit of a rabble at the start, and then they work it out towards the end after they use their gun skill. But we're seeing them come out of the blocks very, very quickly. This really knowing what they're doing, knowing what they want to do, and they have a plan.
And again.
And as I say that, Epic Gabba gets taken down.
The problem here is this is just not an FD map. I just don't assimilate anything to do with FD. And we're not making excuses here, but we want to point out that this is not a map we would say is an FD map. We would say a Clubhouse or a Villa or, you know, Oregon or those types of maps, but not Cafe. And this is a gunner heavy map, and they've you know, this is just an absolute clinic right now from 7F, and it's looking like a 7-1, which is very unexpected.
It is very unexpected,
and I think it is a 7-1.
Yeah, it is match point for it, and it's down to the newer player of Zopper, new to the roster, and there it is.
Wow, that was anticlimactic, chat. Not something we expected to see from the boys today, but exceptionally well. We got to give all the credit to 7F here. What a performance from 7F. 1 versus 2 in the league, and that is an incredible performance from 7F. Exoxy, Doki had a massive game. Exoxy was unbelievable. Spying Eye as normal, just doing his consistent work, and a really nice performance across the board from 7F, and they really put it onto FD today, and that is a massive win for them.
Absolutely, and overall, I think in terms of the map, I think that FD are gonna be banning that map out a lot more.
Don't think we'll be seeing that again from FD this season.